Hello everyone, this is Alejandra Gomez with creatingwithali.com. And I did send an email. Well, yesterday I announced that I was going to be going live at 7 p.m. However, when I look into my calendar, of course, I had another class with Oliver going on, and it ends at 6:30, and by the time we get the report and whatnot, it's like 6:45. So when I sent the email, I said it was 7:15. And so I don't think I ever announced that on the Facebook. So hopefully you got the email. That's another reason why it's really important to be on that mailing list, because then you get all those updates. Because yeah, it's just all chaotic. And I apologize. I know the last couple of weeks I have been moving my classes, mainly just because there's too many things going on, work related. Everything is fine. Kids are okay. We all are healthy. So nothing along those lines. Is really more just about work. Too many things going on at the same time. And I just cannot manage doing the live while I have two other things that I need to be working on from my other job, so things aside, is like, okay, I just need to move it to the next day because I just can't handle. So anyway, so hopefully you are understanding, and thank you so much for all your messages. I have gotten really nice message from you, so thank you. And so anyway, so that's it. So for tonight, we're doing our last Funfold class. So this is the 4th Funfold class. And I'm excited with the folds. There's one that I know a lot of you have asked. I think I have a swap from last team meeting, and you were all excited about it. So I thought, why not doing that one? So anyway, so I hope you enjoy that. Stamp sets that I'm going to be using for this time, it's going to be the Fresh Cut Flowers, which is this. And by the way, the dies are still available on our store. This is the one that came, I don't remember if it was September, October, I don't remember now, but it came and then it went out. So now they're on clearance, on the clearance rack, and I think they're like $14-50, and it coordinates with this one. This is the one that cut out all the pieces here. So I thought, why not do this one? Oh, hi Don, say hello to Letney. And then I'm gonna be, because there's no sentiments, I decided I should be probably featuring the Peaceful Moments, which is a really nice stamp set. This is the one that came a couple of years ago when we have that Poppy, I don't remember, Poppy Parade, I want to say, but it's not. There was a whole suite about poppies, and so this is the one. The coordinating dies at the time, it was this one because it had some labels for you to cut out. And so definitely I'm going to be using one of the labels too, and then the sentiments from here. So hopefully you like it. And so let's go ahead and go over a few classes and then some other announcements that I have, just to make sure. Oh, and let me also go into the Facebook so that I can see your comments. In the meantime, let me know. Here I am, so good deal. So let me know if you're here. Hi Paula, let me know where you're watching from. That's always exciting, just to see where you're joining from. And if you're catching the replay, thank you so much for being here. And one other thing is, if you have crafty friends, please share the video. I really appreciate it when you share the video, because that always helps me for others to find me. So hi Donna, hi Flo. So thank you for being here. And anyway, so let's go real quick. So a few things. Card class that is available right now that we're offering is this birthday piggy, which is this one. It features the dandy, the dandy designs from Celebrations. All of the cards are super cute, I gotta say. It is 6 cards, as you can see. The class includes a die set, and there's an option for you to get the stamp set as an add-on. But you do get the dies on the fee. You also get ribbon, embellishments, the designer series paper. So it is a really great class, and this is one that I am partnering with my friend and upline Jennifer Cotton. So I'm sure you're gonna enjoy this class. So anyway, tutorial is already available at my store. And also, I am caught up with tutorials as far as classes that I have offered. So the gnomes are already there. The two-tone flora, which was all about foam folds, is already there. Cover in Sunshine, which is part of the springtime with the dummies, was also there. What else? I feel like there was another one that I was kind of behind. Oh, anyway, they're all there. Even this one. So this one is also there. The one that I am still to post is the one for Card Club. Now, this is the Card Club for April, so this is going to come soon. Anyway, but before I continue, the last day to sign up for this one is it's like I think it is April 4. That's what it is. April 4 is the last day to sign up for this class. And so there's still time to go. Make sure you're on my mailing list because that's where you get all the informations and the links. That way you can sign up because, you know, I cannot really share them here. Although I'm going to be posting them also on my Facebook group so that you can also get them from there. But the best way is really just being on my mailing list. And I do have it here in the description. There is, I think the last link that I have to something like, bit.ly/stay in contact or stay in touch with Ali. That one is to subscribe to my email list. That way you get all the links, reminders, and all other PDFs that I share there. Okay, like the ones for like the Facebook lives. So anyway, so that's that. So next one is Card Club. Like I said, this is my Card Club. This is going to be featuring the, oh my goodness, what is the name? Irresistible Blooms. And I know the dies right now are out or sold out. They are coming back. I believe that the last time I checked, it's either May 1st or April 17. I don't remember. I think it's April 17. And so that one is coming back, which is good. The paper, though, it's already back, so that's awesome. We've been watching that inventory list, and it seems like a lot of the things are coming back sooner than what they originally said. Jennifer actually just texted me because I was going live and she was telling me like, hey, by the way, the punches are back. So circle punches are back today. Also, the country bouquet is also back today, which that one had a date of like April or May, if I remember correctly. And so they're back. So I feel like things are coming back sooner, which is great. So anyway, so this class is my monthly subscription. It is $39. You have to go to creatingwithali.com/card club and you get all the information about what it is and you can subscribe there and all the perks. But just to give you a quick summary there, every month I feature one bundle and I make 5 cards. I send you a kit with about $20 worth of goodies, the kit to make the cards, and also the PDF with the video tutorials. And it's, like I said, $39 already with shipping. So this is one of my most affordable classes. Also, the feature bundle for the month, I offer it at my cost. So you don't pay tax or shipping if you add on that bundle in your kit. And also when you stay 6 consecutive months with me in the club, then you also get an additional $25 of goodies of your choice. So anyway, to subscribe and read more, all the details, or even see what has been the last kits, you can go again to creatingwithali.com/card club. And also, if there's a card kit that you might want to get, because I have the tutorials there as well. So anyway, so that's that. And again, you can subscribe there. It's on a subscription, so once you're in for as long as you want, and you can cancel at any time. So very easy process, I guess. So anyway, so if you're interested, if you have questions, again, let me know. But again, just go to creatingwithali.com/card club to get more information or subscribe. And then upcoming classes, let me just show you a few classes that are going to be happening next month. One of them, and I'm saying this so that you get at least the stamp set here shortly, because March 29, we're going to be getting the retiring list. And of course, I don't know at this point what is retiring, what's not retiring, what is staying, what is carrying over. And so I want to show what I'm thinking for next month. That way you can get prepared and get the bundle right now, or not the bundle, but the sets or whatever, so that you have them, because I don't know what's gonna happen next month, right? So anyway, this one though do have retired paper, but the bundle's still available, or the stamp set I should say. So this is featuring the what is his name, Forever Fern, which is an oldie but goodie, and I have some of this paper, and so I thought, why not making a class with that? It has those gold foils that I love, and it is, again, the Forever Fern with the Eden's Garden Designer Studios paper, which has been long gone, but I actually had some of that. I've been looking into my stash, and I have plenty of those packs, so I'm offering a class with those. And anyway, so that one is one of them. If you don't have the Forever Fern, make sure you order that one right away. I'm not sure if it's gonna stay. This is a really good, elegant class, and it's been, the Forever Fern has been here for a couple of years already, if not 3 years. So it's in that borderline where it might be on the retiring list. So check it out. Also, I'm going to be doing another class featuring the Happiness Abounds suite. And so let me just show you here. I'll be honest, it is 5 cards. I just, by mistake, I gave away the one, but there's another card included in this card class. And so again, you're gonna be needing the Happiness Abound stamp set. Is that, yeah, Happiness Abound stamp set or bundle for you to cut out all the flowers there. So this is the next card class as well. And so again, I don't know if that stamp set is staying or not, but again, I'm just giving you enough warning, because right now you can still get it. It's not on lower inventory, at least not the bundle, so you can still get it. So anyway, so those are upcoming classes, so stay in the look for those, because those are going to be releasing here in the next couple of weeks or so. But I wanted to make sure you knew which ones are coming so that you get prepared with that. And then another thing that I think is important to talk is the color refresh. So around, again, March 29th, we're going to get the list of all the colors that are going to be retiring and all the new colors. And so I think it's important for you to start getting all the colors that you want, especially the re-inkers. There's several of them that are already in the low inventory. I think Pale Papaya was one of them. Highline, no, it's not Highline. Gorgeous Grape, I believe, is the other one, or Highline. One of the purples. I did pay attention because it was one of the purples. Like, oh my gosh. So anyway, Highline Header. No, Gorgeous Grape, I think it is the one. So anyway, my point is, look for your colors, check what are your favorite ones, and get the re-inkers. So far, I think those are the only 2 that I saw were on the lower inventory. I think the packs that had all of the colors are also in the lower inventory, but that's like the whole family. But I think if you're just looking for the individuals, there's still some there, because most of the times, once they announce which colors are leaving, within the day they're sold out. So make sure you watch for that. Also, in colors, you know, the ones that we have going on, Fresh Freesia, which I love, hopefully it stays. The Soft Succulent, Evening Evergreen. What is the other ones I'm missing? There's 2 more that I'm like, what are the other 2 colors? Oh my goodness, I don't remember what are my other colors. But anyway, the ones from the in colors are also Pale Papaya. That's the other one, like Pale Papaya and Polish Pink. Those are also going to be retiring, unless they're part of the refresh, right? Which we don't know. But those for sure are supposed to leave, because those ended at the end of 2023, or this year, 2023. And so I don't know if any of those are going to make it to the next catalog, but at least we know those are going. So if there's any of those that you like, make sure you order them. And I did see that a lot of the ink pads were already in the lower inventory list. So it sounds like people are getting them. So anyway, so that's about that. The other thing, just make sure, I want to make sure you know, is that I'm not going to be able to do a Facebook Live next Tuesday. I'm going to be traveling, so I won't be able to do the Facebook Live next week. However, stay tuned, because next Friday, I'm going to start not this one, but the next one, we're going to start our DSP challenge. I'm going to release another challenge. So you're going to have, again, I'm going to be sending a link to register for that challenge. If you've been on that one, you know, it's very exciting. We just go into how to make as many cards as you want. I usually provide a list of of items that you might need. This is for you to use any of your supplies. And we go for 5 days. And at the end of the 5 days, we open Card Making 101, which is my program where I show you how to come up with endless card ideas of your own, mainly using sketches. That's really what it is. But I'll show you all the different things, the basics. So if you're new into making cards, if you have issues coming up with ideas for either your classes, your events, or even just for your personal personal use, make sure you are on that DSP challenge, and even better, make sure you are part of that Card Making 101. We're going to be opening it again sometime in April. And like I said, I'm going to be doing that that DSP challenge starting the next Friday. So I'll be sending information about that so that you can register. And I'll be also, all of those lives are going to be on my group. So they're not really going to be on my public page. So make sure you sign up to be able to be part of that. All right. So that's it. Let me then move on and let me go ahead and move everything so that we do the cards. So let me flip the view. Hold on. Somehow it's not moving. There we go. Why it's happening? I feel like this time this thing is, sorry, don't get DC on me. Oh, it keeps falling off. Hold on, I'm gonna move this for a second. Where is the camera here? Now it's like, oh, here we go. I'm like, where is the camera here so that I can, so I don't, oh, it's not working this time. Oh, there we go. There you go. Whew. I'm like, it's not working. It's moving. It's falling. All right. So let me put my chair out of the way so that I can stand. So similarly to the last couple of weeks, I'm going to be using the Flowers and More designer series paper. Mainly because this pack has a ton of it, right? And this is part of the host rewards products that you get when you purchase $150. And there's a lot, and there's tons of different colors. I love that it has a lot of the in colors. And so I wanted to use it because we're about to retire this paper pack, right? So why not using it? Plus, I love that it gives me lots of different color options and lots of color combinations. So I felt like it was a really good one for us to use. The other thing is that I've noticed, because it uses a lot of the in colors, it's very easy to coordinate with other ones. And I was just looking into like what is this suite called? The one with the tea party. What was the name? The tea boutique, right? I've noticed that a lot of the colors from here also go really well with this one. So for one of my cards, I'm actually going to be using this one, and I'll explain why. But you can mix and match. I was also looking at this pattern as well. I thought that was really good. And then of course we also have this vibrant color. So like I said, it was going really well with those. So anyway, so lots of different options. Oh, and I was also tempting to use this one, the Heat and Tide, because again, it goes really well with some of them. So this paper pack seems to be fairly easy to play with, and definitely wanted to go with that. All right, so let me get the first one. And I'll be honest, this time, I'll be honest, it's more of the idea and not even have, sometimes I kind of have my sketch of what I'm going to be doing. Not my sketch, but you know, like at least I have one of those colors so I can see if I like it. This time I don't even have that. It's been that crazy for me. So I have like just like barely the idea here. But anyway, this is my phone fold number 1. I am going to be using the Crushed Curry on this one. My paper, and let me turn on the lights here too. Hopefully that helps as well. Would that help? Yep. My cardstock here is, let's see, 7 1/4, and I scored it at 4 1/4. Okay, so this piece is 3 and this is 4 1/4, making it 7 1/4. All right, 7 1/4 by 5 1/2. Okay, now the piece that you're gonna have, so when you're cutting it, really what is happening is you have a piece that 8 1/2 by 5 1/2, and I cut out 1 1/4 out of it. Okay, that's really what it is. So this one ended up being 7 1/4. Yes, by 5 1/2. And then score it, I should probably put it this way, score it at 4 1/4 here, okay? Now, this piece you're going to be using, it ended up being 1 1/4 by 5 1/2. And I've already pre-scored this one at 2. So I just went ahead and scored this section because it's going to be like a little hinge for us to use. Then I have a piece of basic white, and this one is 4 by 5 1/4, and it goes that way, all right? For the outside, for our outside part, I have a piece of basic white, and this one is 2 3/4. Yeah, 2 3/4 by 5 1/4. So 1/4 of an inch smaller than the front panel. And then I have a piece of the designer series paper. Again, this is part of the Flowers and More. And you can see here, I love that one as well a lot. I think this paper pack will be really fun for like a taco fiesta, class, or, you know, projects. It's too festive, I think. Anyway, this one is 2 5/8 by 5 1/8. All right, this one is 1/8 of an inch smaller than this panel. All right, and then I have 2 pieces. Now this one's again crushed curry. It is 3 by 3 1/4. Yeah, 3 by 3 by 1/4. And then one of these basic whites, and this one is 2 3/4 by 3. So it's 1/4 of an inch smaller than this one. And this is where we're going to be doing the stamping, okay? So let's just bring all the pieces. Let's just do the scoring. And like I said, I might want to have... Let's just do this one first. We'll see. Like I said, for this time, I hardly have the design. It's being crazy. I'm just gonna say that it's been crazy for me. And usually I have at least more of the idea. This time it's like barely the idea. Barely the idea. So we'll see how this one goes. I think it's gonna look fine, you know. Yes, and then I probably need a scrap paper because this is smaller. And where is my memento ink? I need my memento ink. Well, this is going to be interesting. I don't see the memento. Oh, here. It's just like, I don't see the memento. Here. Okay. Let's put this one back. So, I'm going to use memento. And by the way, you can use any flower set with this paper or with this card set, to be honest. I made it to the way where if you don't have this stamp set, you can easily recreate it with anything you have. Or I feel like this will be good. I hope. And we're gonna take some of our, there we go. There you go. All right. And then I'm thinking I need just a scrap for like a sentiment or something, right? So let's just think about that. Which sentiment do we want from here? Ooh, thank you will be nice. Maybe I can do the thinking of you with all my heart. You know what? Lately, I've been having, you know, the need for thinking cards, and somehow I don't have that many, which I think is crazy because I thought I did a lot of them, but somehow I didn't have enough. And I need to be sending some cards with thinking of you, you know? So maybe I go with this one. I think it would be nice. I'll go with the early espresso, you know? And I'm going to go with this color just to put it that way. I'm using early espresso because anytime I cut out or a stamp on color. I feel like the early espresso just goes really well. Now, if you want to use the stamp artist and go over with the memento, that also works. But I think early espresso works really well. And thank you for those of you joining. Again, thank you so much for sharing as well. I see some of you have already shared, so thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and cut out these, and we're gonna start putting some colors. All right, so, and for this one, I'm gonna go with this. I feel like this one, I don't know, because I need it like so I might put this one like this. You know what, this one might be like too, let's make it even smaller. I feel like it's too thick or too wide, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna cut it out really tight. Okay, there you go. I feel this is the tighter I can go without cutting anything. Well, I could probably cut it even more on the bottom. I want it to be as thin as possible. I want to have it as thin as I can without messing the letters. I think this is really the tightest I can go, right? That's it. And so I can probably have it here or some, oh, maybe here. Okay, we'll play with this. All right, so we have those. And as far as colors, let's bring our inks, or not inks, our, I think I'm gonna go with the, I'm gonna leave this one because I don't know it yet. I know I want probably for another card, the Granny Apple Green, and I might go with Old Olive with this one. Let's just play with this. You're truly seeing how I go about designing my cards, literally, because like I said, I barely have the idea this time, which I know is kind of crazy, but it's been so crazy for me. And we're gonna go with Daffodil Delight. And I want to have white flowers because I have my color combination is white and yellow. So I will have a little bit of the Pool Party, which if you know me, you know I love using Pool Party just to highlight the white. So it's going to be Pool Party, the light one. So it's the lighter shade on that one. All right, so those are right now the ones that I'm going to be using. By the way, we just need a scrap of paper. I'm not getting a scrap of paper just to see which one do I want. I feel like Old Olive for this one will be good because it's part of the Regal family. So, yes, I feel like that one would not be as bright. Yeah, it will go nicer for this card because this one is too, you know, like too bright for the Crush Curry, right? Nothing wrong with this one. I think this one is going to go well for the next card, but for this one, I'm going to go with the Old Olive. I think, yeah, don't you think? Because I have this color, so let's just think about that. See, that one goes much better than this one. This one kind of jumps out. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and do some coloring. And like I said, we're going to use the Old Olive. Now, I use Memento because I'm going to be using the blends. And so anytime you're using alcohol markers, whether it's the Stampin' Up or any others, you definitely need to make sure you're using Memento. The great thing about using the ones from Stampin' Up is that everything color coordinates, right? So to me, that's like a big plus. Hold on, because I feel like this is going to fall down. Give me a second. I'm just hearing this, like something is about to fall down here in my room. And by the way, you can get the card kit to make these cards when you place an order with me using this host code. I don't think I said that. at the beginning, but minimum orders are $35 to get the card kit. Orders have to be placed by March 25, which is this Saturday, and you'll get the kit to make the 3 cards that we're making today. Everything will be cut out for you. You do have to have, I cannot send stamp images, so you do have to have some stamps to decorate, right? Like I'm doing here. And again, I'm using the fresh cut flowers. This one is part of the annual catalog. I'm not sure if it will stay or if it will retire. But and the dies are available right now on the clearance rack, so you actually get a better deal right now on those. I believe they were like 30 something at a time, and now they're like at 40. Sorry, they're at like $14 or $15 if I remember well. So definitely a great set to have, and it has other things to cut out, like other I don't know, like accessories, if you will, right, to go along with this set. So anyway, oh, maybe here too. So I know there's nothing on this ones, but I still wanted to add some sort of shadowing. And then I'm going to go back with the lighter color and then just do the blending. Ooh. And I'm sorry because it's moving, it moves my camera as I do this. But when I am blending, I try to just do like circular motions in some cases, right? If it is too little of a place, really you cannot do much of the circular, although I try to still. Just to have a nice blending. And here we go. Okay, so I'm gonna go with that. Then I'm gonna bring the Daffodil Light, and I'm using the dark because that one will go more. We don't have a crushed curry one, but as you can see, this one looks pretty good, right? To go with our card base, right? Look at this. See, it's starting to look really nice. And then anytime I do something white, like this one looks already fine, but I like to add the pool party light just to get some like shadows, if you will. So because I don't know, I feel like sometimes it looks kind of odd not having, and this is just a little bit of a shadow, so it's not so I'm not coloring the whole thing because again I want, oh, I forgot to do this part. You know, like this is actually green. So I'm just gonna leave it that way. And so it's just giving it a little bit of a shadow here. Okay. There we go. And I'll show you here in a second how it looks on a close-up. And there you go. So it's just here and there. You're not doing it everywhere. You will see the difference really on the close-up. I don't know that you can see it much here, but that line, it just makes it like finished, you know. So anyway, we're gonna have that one right here. So this is how it's starting to look. All right, and let's go and start putting all the pieces together. I don't know if I'll put this one like right here or maybe here. I know, maybe somewhere here actually, you know, because I don't want to be covering that part, or maybe here. We'll see. We'll have to figure that out in a second, or maybe we need a smaller sentiment. You can also stamp an image here. I'm just gonna leave it like that right now, just for the sake of time. But of course, you can embellish your the inside of your card, right? So let's go ahead and put this one. I would have add another of these flowers like right here. I think it would have looked nice. But yeah, I want to make sure we're not taking too much. Because it feels like lately my videos have been a little bit longer, right? I think last week it was, but almost like 2 hours. I didn't realize until I was done. I was like, oh my gosh, it's 2 hours. Like, what in the world? So, anyway. All right, we have that. Then we're going to go ahead and bring the... Oh, see, I already messed up. Because this one was below. Oh, can I open these? I don't know. Well, this one, I'm going to leave it here. But in reality, this should have been on the inside. So I'm going to do this on this just for the sake of this one. But this part, I forgot, should have been under this. Okay? So in my case, I don't want to be ripping the paper. Oh, or maybe let's just do this. I'm going to do another piece so that you can see how it looks. Hold on, give me a second. We're going to fix it somehow here. I'm just going to stack the paper, but because I think it will look nice. It will not look nice if I have this one underneath. I mean, it's the same color, so it might be fine, but let's just do this right. So I'm going to go ahead and do, what am I doing here? 5 1/4. Yeah, 5 1/4. And then 4. Okay, so let's do that one so that you can see what I meant with that. We're going to go ahead and take this piece, and then we're going to be adding this one to this, okay? So let me put this one's here. I'm going to go ahead and add, and this is the seal, right? And I'm going to go ahead and, how do I want this? I want this one to be like right in the middle, something, you know? So it's going to go like so, okay? Now I'm going to go ahead and put adhesive and then put it right here, okay? So let's now do this part. So you should have, or I should have done this first. So pay attention to that. Learn from my mistakes. But also see, it's easy to fix it. So it's not the end of the world. And I could have also, and I'm just trying to line it up so it doesn't show like I have, you know, like I have 2 pieces or anything. So it goes like so, right? And so you'll have something like this, okay? So not the end of the world, easily something to fix. If you don't want to go with the extra piece, you could also stick it or glue it on this section. Since it is the same color, it's fine. But I didn't do that, right? So I just went with another piece of the paper, of the cardstock. So let's go ahead and do this. All right. And then we're going to go ahead and add this one here. So look how it starts to look. Now for this one, I'm going to go ahead and add This is supposed to go the smaller side, so the 3 inches go this way, and the 3 1/4 go long side, right? So this is the 3 1/4, and then this is the 3. So you want to have it like so. So, and let me just make sure it is. Yep. All right. So I would add. You can see here. I would add adhesive on this section, and you can line it up however you want it. So like maybe even like so. See. If you want to show too much of that, I think it's fine. You so I will put adhesive on this section, okay? So let's go ahead and add this one on this side. I have this one like so. Okay, and then I'm gonna add this one right here. Okay, so this one goes right there. And oh, so like sometimes with the seal you have to be the seal plus. I see I'm ripping the paper with this one. I don't know. Like sometimes I feel like I have like a heavy hand, you know? This is just a roller. And now I'm just gonna be lining up. Let me spit it this way so I can see it better. I'm just gonna line it up. Like so. And then this one is gonna go right here. Okay? So now, usually I see the tearing on the white. Lately, I've been seeing it on all. But it might be that I'm having like such a heavy hand lately. I don't know. I don't know. Because usually it was more with the basic white. More than with the regular cardstock. But anyway, sometimes that happens, you know. And then for this one. Oh, maybe we just put it here. You know, I didn't even thought about that. I can add it here. The only thing is that if I add it here, it kind of loses those. I don't want to be losing flowers, you know. Well, maybe here. Here it doesn't look bad, right? It kind of looks nice. And I can put it in an... Oh, I can cut it out. Ooh, well, maybe I like that idea. I'm going to cutting it out. Like a little rectangle. Kind of tight as well, rather than do edges or anything like that. This side is too... There you go. There you go. Because yeah, I think that here I can easily put it and it looks kind of nice, don't you think? Like so. Yeah. And so I'm just going to go ahead and add dimensionals, but only on the top side and only with the smaller ones. You know, the small dimensionals. Hold on. Do I have a small dimensionals? I should have. Give me a second. Here it is. It's like, where are the minis? Seems like I only have the large ones. Lately, I've been using a little of the... Yeah, don't lose the beautiful flowers. I agree, Elaine. Eleanor, sorry, not Elaine. So anyway, so we're going to go ahead and add them like somewhere here. Ooh. Let's see. Yeah, it is this side. So this one. Yeah. So I'm going to be putting this ones. And then as far as embellishment, I think the butterflies will be really nice if I can find my butterflies. Just because it's flowers. I love butterflies a lot. Hold on, let me find them. Here they are. I think butterflies. So anyway, if your order, I didn't say this, but if your order is $35, you get the card kit to make the cards. If your order is $50, then you're going to get a pack of the brass butterflies. Okay, so just FYI. Because I didn't say that. Because literally when I was when I put or schedule that email about what you're going to be getting for the, you know, for the cart kit, as far as if your order is $50, I didn't even know what was I going to be using for embellishment. I was like, you're going to be getting a full pack, which we don't know right now at this point. That's how crazy it's being lately. I'm not kidding. It's just been crazy. But hey, I'm just glad we are crafting. You know, I love making cards, and I feel like that's really what keeps me sane. So, yeah. So I don't fuss too much, mainly because I feel like because I'm crafting, it makes it easy. But here's how it goes. So see how beautiful these are? Of course, you can add a bow or something. I didn't want to be messing up with the flowers. I'm going to leave it like so, but you can have it here, right? And you have plenty of a space. Like I said, it would be nice if you also add like a set of the flowers somewhere here. I think it will be really nice. And I think it goes really well. Don't you think? All right, so that's our card number 1. The second card, let's do this one. I know you're going to love this one. And see, I've used, hold on, let me get this one. I've used our punch. So we've got punches back. Like I said, this is the 1 3/4, and this is a 2-inch, the 2-inch circle punch. So those of them are already back, so you can get them again. They retired, I think last year or 2 years ago. I don't know. I don't remember. But they came back. And again, it's the 1 3/4 and the 2 inches. These pieces from the dice. I don't know what the name of the dice is. Hold on. What is the name? Peaceful. No, planted labels. And I've used this one. And I love it because it kind of looks like it has like a swirly thing right around it, almost like when you're doing with the ribbon and whatnot. So I thought of that, and so I'm gonna be stacking them like so, like a nice border, right? And so let's go over these pieces. And I've already cut out or punch out one of the flowers using the petal part punch. Give me a second, let me show you that one. So it is this one, as you can see. So this is the one that goes with the Petal Park stamp set. And so I cut out this one. So this one, okay, the smaller one for right now. And I did it in the Tahitian Tide, okay? Mainly because, again, I'm going with the colors from the designer series paper. All right, so now for this one, this is supposed to be, as far as stamping, the easiest one, I think. So we'll see. And hold on. Give me a second. All right, so I am having a piece that is, what is this? Starry Sky. No, Starry Star. No, Starry Sky. What is the name of this one now? I'm getting all confused here with names. Yeah, Starry Sky. I'm like, wait, what am I talking here? Anyway, so this one is 4 1/4 by 11. And I scored it at 5.5 because that's the half of my card, right? And then what I did is I went ahead, got with my ruler and mark at 1 1/4 on one of the sides. Just do that one, okay? And then I went from that point to this point with my which yeah, but see, I'm doing here the same. You can tell I'm all over the place. So anyway, and then I just go a diagonal from this point to that mark. Okay, again, that mark was at 1 1/4 from my fold. See that? So from my fold, 1 1/4, mark it, and then go from that point to this point. And by the way, this is the card that I learned from Betsy, by the way. So anyway, so that's the setup of this one, okay? Then I have a piece of Starry Sky that is 4 1/4 by 4 1/4, which is going to be exactly where that fold is. Then a piece that is 4 by 4, right? And you can tell where I cut out my circle. And then a piece from the designer series paper, and this one is 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. So everything is 1/4 of an inch smaller. Let me just make sure. Yeah, 3 3/4 by 3 3/4, 4 by 4, and 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. So everything is just 1/4 of an inch smaller. Okay, that's how this one will go. Then I've used these ones. Now, this one, like I said, are coming from the Tea Boutique Designer Series paper. I wanted the Sweet Sorbet. Now, what's the deal here? I could have used this one. However, the way this foam fold opens is that if there's some direction, you just need to make sure the directions kind of make sense, right? And so I could have just have it that way. And somehow in my head, it's like, well, and you're going to see why I say that, because it's going to look like your card is this way, but when you open it up, it appears to be this way, like open it up vertical. And you'll see what I mean in a second. And so because of that reason, I decided to go with this pattern, which doesn't have any direction, which was going to help me for this design. Like I said, I could have also used these. If you're not picky or if you're not too much into thinking those type of things, you can use the back of this one as well. So anyway, that's the deal. That's why I went with this one. And these pieces are 4 by 1, and you need 2 of them. Okay. And then for the inside, I'm going to have a piece of basic white that is 4 by 5 1/4, which is the same as what we have on there. This is our typical kind of size for the inside, right? If you want a larger piece, you can also do a smaller one, but that's okay. So anyway, so that being said, let's go ahead and fold. And I have to remember how that thing goes. I don't remember here. Is that what it is? Yeah, I think it is what it is. Okay, and so here is the trick. You're going to be gluing it like so. Is that right? Am I doing this right? I might be doing this wrong. Hold on. Why does it sound... What does it sound like? Oh, no, it's fine. This is turning like the opposite. So let me just do this the other way. Hold on. What if I do it this way? I think that's what it is. This way and this way. So hold on. Let me see my sample, because I'm like, this is the part that I'm like, wait, where am I doing? Maybe I'm doing the wrong side. Hold on. And maybe we have to do the whole thing. Oh, yeah, I'm doing the wrong side. Hold on with that. Oh, no. There we go. We can do that. Hold on. Let me see. Yes. Okay. So it's this way. I'm like, wait, what am I doing here? Yes. Okay. So it's this one. All right. So I just needed to do it. So it's the same thing, but just make sure this thing is on this side. That's what it is. I'm like, wait. And so when you open it up, right, it goes this way. There you go. I'm like, this is sounding all weird. Anyway, hopefully that makes sense in a second. Once you see the car. That's what I'm like. That's why I'd like to kind of see how this goes before I'm like, right? Because then it's like, oh, okay. So anyway, so for this one, I'm going to go ahead and glue this piece, right, into this section. All right. So you can see it now how it looks. Again, this is 1 1/4. Put it on the other end. And we're going to be only gluing this section. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and add adhesive. I'm just going to go with the seal. You could also use the Tombow glue pen. No, Tombow glue, liquid glue as well if you want. All right. I'm going to go this way and I'm going to line it up. All right. And the only reason I'm doing that, so I know exactly where these pieces are going to go. So you need one for here, right? There you go. So I need that one here. And then when I am turning this, I'm gonna have this one right here. Okay, so it's also on the inside, but that's that way. That kind of gives the impression that it kind of moves. And so that's what I was like, I wanted to have the same direction because I want that, you know, the optical illusion that it's moving the whole thing. Oh, bye then. Have a good night. I know it's late for you. All right, so now we have it like so. Okay. All right, now that I have it this way, then I'm going to go ahead and glue these pieces and see when we open it. Well, let's just glue these pieces first. Let's go that route. I'm going to go ahead and add that one here. And like I said, I want to have, let's just see. I want to have this like this, yes. Either there, no, I do want it here, so I have the red, but not too much red, you know what I'm saying? So I want that. You still can see the red flowers and the blue. Then I can have my blue flower somewhere here. I might need to do something here. I don't know what, yeah, I'll check on what I will add on that one. Let me see what other embellishment I could add. Ooh, maybe like one of the faceted. Yeah, I might go with one of those or something, just to get something as the center. And maybe we might not put it, so we'll see. So I want that one. Now this one, I want to stamp my sentiment. So let's just go ahead. I'm going to use this as scrap before we continue. And for this one, I want the one that says, these are the moments we'll look back on with joy. There you go. I thought that one was a really good one. And, oh. And I'm going to go ahead with the early espresso. I'm going to hold it here for a second. I could have punched it, like I could have put it here, but it's easier for me to use my punch. Give me a second. Again, this one just came back and it is a 1 3/4. So we're gonna go ahead, put it here. Ooh, it's kind of, there you go, see? There you go. Yeah, so I think you can do that. So we have that punch. Because it's kind of tight, and see, I want that one right here. And I want this one right here, and then some butterflies there. Now, as far as this one, we can just go ahead and bring our, this guy, you know, just to have a little bit of dimension there. And I'm going to go ahead and add one of these. And I feel like the blue might be good just to have, or, ooh, maybe this one, maybe the pink one. Oh, here, I'm looking for this thing. Let's see. Like very simple, you know, kind of. Yeah, I think I like that one better than the blue. Anyway, it's just preferences. So you just need a circle there, right? Or something there. So anyway, let's go ahead and start gluing everything. I feel like I want this one flat and then the next layer with dimensionals, you know? Let's do dimensionals. Yeah, it looks really happy. I agree with you, Eleanor. And see, I'm gonna be adding this one right here, and I can have this one with a dimensional. I will put a small one for this one, so I just want to put it like right in the section. Well, hold on, because we haven't glued anything here, so let's just glue this one first before we continue. All right, and now I'm going to go ahead. What did we say? We want it like so. And now this one, I want it to be flat. Like so. And then I want to have this one right here. Right, so very, very simple. And then we're gonna be adding some of those butterflies here. Let me start putting things back into the cutty, so I'll start losing stuff. But like I can have like something here, you know, and one of the smaller ones. Like somewhere here, you know. Feel like it looks nice. And again, you have plenty. Like if your order is 50, you're gonna be getting a full pack, so you can put as many as you want. You can put them all over the place on the paper. But see, when you open it up, it goes this way. See, so it is this way, right? Your recipient is gonna open it like that, and then when you open it, see how it makes the effect that the whole thing moved. Okay, so now let's do the inside. Now for the inside, because it opens this way, your inside will have to be decorated this way if you want, of course, right? Now I don't think I cut out a piece of paper for that, so let me just cut out a piece of paper for this part, and I'll probably go again with this. But before I do that, or maybe I don't, I was thinking of putting some of like these flowers, mainly because if you notice, it is the same kind of like a silhouette, if you will. I don't know how to say that, like a silhouette rather than the details for coloring. And so I thought, why not using these for stamping these with our markers? That's what I thought. So for this one, I'm gonna bring the Sweet Sorbet, right? And then I'm gonna bring 2 markers. Those 2 markers. And I'm going off of the color combination here. So I'm gonna use garden green, I think. Yes. And I'll probably go with the crushed curry. Crushed curry. Yes. Let's do that. Okay. So we'll see what happens. If we don't like it, we always have the other side. We put the signature paper and nothing happens here, right? Okay, so first things, I like to use first the ones that are lighter colors, right? And you can see I'm using it on the side rather than go this way so that you don't damage the brush tip of your marker. And because I'm using the lighter color, it's easier to cover if I go over something else, right? Like it's easier to cover it with the darker one. And the same thing here. And then I'm going to go ahead and take this one. There you go. All right, and the last one will be the Sweet Sorbet, which is this portion. And then we're going to just breathe on it and then stamp it. Okay. And I was thinking of putting it like right here. And there you have it. And so this one, you know, goes more in line with, you know, silhouettes, I guess. So I was thinking of putting it like so, and then I have enough space to write down something. So the other thing that I thought on this one was we have this sentiment. Where's the stamp set with sentiments? What did I do with it? See how I already lost it? Or lose it or whatever. Like, I know we were using it. It was here. What did I do with it? Seriously, where is it? What did I do with it? There's one little one that says always remember. If I can find it. I can find the stamp set. Like, I show it here. Oh, here it is. It's like, I show it here. So I thought we can put, like, these are the moments we'll look back on with joy. And I thought always remember. It will go really well with that one, don't you think? I thought, I don't know, for whatever reason, I thought that would be really good. So let's just that one. And I'm going to go ahead and put it this way. And then bring the, then again, I lost it again. Where is the, oh, here. I'm like, I lost it again. Like, what is the deal? So anyway, we're going to go ahead and have this one that says always remember. And I thought that would be really good for my card, right? And it opens this way. So it goes this way and then it opens like so. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and glue this one. Anytime I have this color, basic black, like I like putting like a base underneath sometimes. You know, because sometimes it takes a little bit to dry. Not a lot, but you know, sometimes. And if I put something that can absorb that ink, that's okay. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and add this one. And there you have it. See how it looks? So it goes this way, it closes that way. We have the butterflies. You can even add more butterflies here, you know, because these are kind of flat. So you can add more butterflies if you want to be adding it. But look how beautiful this opens, right? So that was card number 2 with this. And so let's go with our final card. Oof. Now, final card for this is going to go. This is my final card. All right, so let's go over all the pieces here. I have a piece that is 5.5 by 11. All right, let's start with that. And I've scored at in increments of 1 3/4 of an inch. So you need 4 of them. So this is at, let me put it here so you can see it. At 1 3/4, at 3.5, at 5 1/4, and then at 7. Okay, so let me go back again with you. So this is 1 3/4, 3.5, 5 1/4, and then 7. It is in increments of 1 3/4. And then our final panel then ends up being 4 by 5 1/4. So it's slightly thinner, right? Than our usual 4 1/4 by 5.5. But it works as well. And then these pieces of designer series paper are 1.5 by 5 1/4. So it is 1/4 of an inch smaller for each of the little sections. All right. I also have this piece that is, what is this? Orchid Oasis. And this one is 3 3/4 by 5 1/4. So it is 1/4 of an inch smaller than this panel. All right. Then I have a piece that is 6 by 3, and I've scored it at 3. So I have a 3 by 3 area, and that makes this section to be actually all these sections. So I need all of these pieces. In this case, 2 basic whites that are 2 3/4 by 2 3/4 and 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. Okay, again, 1/4 of an inch smaller than the 3x3 section that I'll have here. All right, so let's go ahead and do this one. And all it is we're gonna go ahead back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Oh, and I didn't show you the other cards. Well, yeah, I should have. I think I have here Betsy's swap so that you can see it because it used the last fold. Like I said, I learned that foam fold from Betsy, and she actually shows how to make that one on our team meeting. So anyway, I feel like that one is a really good one. And so here is this one. This is how it looks. All right. And then we're going to have this one come this way. All right. So this is going to go this way. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead. I was thinking we could go this way. Let me stamp first the flowers because same as the other one. And let me see where's my sentiments here. Hold on, where are the sentiments again? Because I want to see which sentiment I'm using. And believe it or not, I lost it again. What? Oh, here. It's like, what in the world? So for this one, I was thinking again to use that one with the always remember. But this time the always remember on this section. And then on the inside, I want that one. These are the moments we'll look back with joy. I thought that was really good. Just because I want something smaller. And then, yeah, you can also use that one, but I think it's like too long for this one, to be honest. But you could also use that one because that was the other one that I was thinking about to use, like Life is Better with a Friend Like You. But because I want this one for the inside, I'm going to go again with the always remember, you know? So let's just think about that. So, let's do the stamping. Oh my gosh, I'm losing everything tonight. And it's not from the caddy, Betsy. This is like the stamp set. Like, what up with me this time? I'm losing other stuff that is not even. It's not even there, you know? It's not in the cat. It's not things from the caddy. So anyway, so we're gonna be doing exactly the same. But like this time, I'm gonna be using the Granny Apple Green. And I thought it would be nice to add like the Poppy Parade flowers, I think. You know, mainly because this paper has, and this is what really triggered me to use this, what am I saying? This stamp set. If you look on this one, like the flowers kind of look the same as this. Not the same, but you know, it kind of has the same type of shape. So I thought, oh, this is perfect for this one. So that's where the whole idea came. So this is the first card that I thought I would use, or I would do. And then the rest came from that. You know, you never know where inspiration comes sometimes, you know? But yeah, this is the one. So for this one, I'm going to go ahead and do first the Daffodil Delight on the inside, though. I feel like I do want to have the Daffodil Delight first. And I'm going to let it kind of dry because usually pinks and reds are kind of colors that kind of bleed a bit more, so I'm gonna let it dry before I go with that. And then I'm gonna go with the with the Granny Apple Green, and we're gonna be doing exactly the same as we did on the other one, but this time we're gonna color the flowers with the Polish pink. Now, I probably need like a little scrap of some sort of color, which I didn't think about that, for my always remember, you know? But we'll figure that out here in a second. Like I said, this time I was, yeah. Like I had the idea of which foam falls I was gonna use, but yeah, this is as far as I could go before the live. Cause you know what? It's been kind of crazy for me lately. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and do those. Same thing here. Same thing there. Same thing here. I get too quiet sometimes when I'm coloring. I do enjoy coloring, but sometimes I get too, yeah, like I concentrate too much and then I don't talk. I don't know. And then we're gonna go ahead with that. And again, don't forget about that DSP challenge. I think that you're gonna enjoy it. I don't know yet exactly which paper I'm gonna be picking, you know. Maybe I changed a little bit the format this time as far as like, let's use different paper every time. I don't know. We'll see. I'm still debating. Although I like to just go through the whole process with one paper pack. Because I feel like that always, you know, that's more useful, right? Because we always have like the one paper pack rather than have a gazillion. I mean, we do have a lot, but when it comes to making cards, it makes more sense to just make them with a lot of cards. I'm sorry, from the same paper pack. Oh, this one. I forgot that one. This little one. So what do you think? All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and add, like I'm just going to go, and again, I'm just going to try to be careful with this section, not adding too much to that. Because I want to keep that area yellow. I mean, top of the light, I should say. And same thing here. So which color do you want to see in the next, you know, in the color refresh? Do you have like a wish, not a wish list, but you know, like the one that you wish it stays? For me, definitely is Fresh Freesia. I think that that's a really nice purple. It's light. It goes well with the other colors we have. And so I wouldn't be mad if it stays, you know, if it doesn't retire. Do you have any color? Oh, thank you, Betsy. I'm glad you enjoyed the Designer Series Paper Challenge. You know, I love that we end up making so many cards. I love seeing what others make during that challenge. It's always so fun to see all the different ones, because even though we're using like the same sketches and, you know, it always amazes me to see what everyone is doing, and I love how everyone shares, so definitely. But yeah. So hopefully I see you there. Fresh Frisian needs to stay. I know, right? Fresh Frisian needs to stay, Eleanor. I hope they hear us. And you know what? My theory is, if you've noticed, like a lot of our Designer Series paper this past year have had a lot of the Fresh Frisia. So I'm hoping the designer people, you know, in Stampin' Up are also enjoying that color, that they say it needs to stay. We need to be using it, you know, because a lot of our designers newspaper got that shade, you know, the fresh freesia. So that's my hope. But you never know. You never know. I also hope we have like a light pink. I do like petal pink a lot, but it's more orangey, you know. And blushing bright is not really my favorite. I don't think it's a true, like a baby pink, if you will, right? Like I'm thinking for like baby showers, if it's a girl, we used to have, what is the color? Powder pink. Oh my gosh, that was a really good pink. And I'm not really into pinks, as you know. But that shade was really good for like girly, like baby showers for girls, you know. I thought that was a good one. What else? And so if they leave us with the powder pink and take away the blushing bright, wouldn't be mad. We didn't complain, you know. I do like petal pink. I don't know. In the past, I was into it a lot, and I don't know. It seems like a lot of our paper also has that one. I've been using it more and more, so it kind of grew in me a little bit. So anyway, so here's how it looks. Oh, Polish pink. So here's Polish pink. How about that? Yeah, it is a good, but I feel like it might compete a little bit with the Flirty Flamingo. So I don't know if I like better Flirty Flamingo than Polish pink. I don't know, you know? But I feel like it is a good pink. But it might conflict with the Flirty Flamingo. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe not. So, again, see? Fresh freesia. There's always fresh freesia. But yeah, so what other color seems to be a good one? From years ago, I remember we used to have like a kiwi keys that, oh my gosh, I was so in love with. Or Lucky Limeade, I think it was the other one that, oh, it was like a lighter old olive, but not like pure pistache, you know? It was lighter, but it was not like pure pistache. And so I like that one a lot. So if I wanted something to return, maybe that one would be a good one. What other one? I don't know. Oh, I'm feeling my thing here. Hold on, my seal. Let me put it back. It fall off my table. Is this how you put it? Yeah. I'm like, is this how you... There we go. I'm like... Alright, so let's go and put this one. So this one goes here, this one goes there. Alrighty. And then I'm going to go ahead and use this one's. Pretty Pickup. Yeah, Pretty Pickup was a very popular one, to be honest. And you know what? It was funny. I didn't know that. I didn't know that they would really consider that. But they told us, I don't remember where I heard these, but this is a Stampin' Up told us that they went back and looked at the sandbox or the suggestion box that we have on the website. And they do read, like there's a team from Stampin' Up that reads all the suggestions on the suggestion box or sandbox they used to call it, and that's how they kind of go, you know, also and see which colors would be great to come back from, you know, because people are also asking it. So they look into the trends, but they also do look into the feedback. And I know that Pretty Pickup got a lot of feedback. So maybe, you know, the other one that everyone was raving about at some point last year was the Misty Moonlight. There was another blue that everyone was crazy about. And so I don't know, and I think that maybe people were indeed asking, you know, like putting into the suggestion box. So maybe that one, you know, just because I know there's a few colors that I remember everyone was like, oh, we need that one back, we need that one back. And I remember hearing more, you know, like on forums or Facebook groups, that they so much miss the Misty Moonlight, right? Misty Moonlight. And so, I don't know, when I heard the news, you know, that they do look into that for colors, because I always thought it was just mainly like, see how it starts to look, that they were mainly looking at the that they were, in my head, they're only looking at trends. I didn't thought that they were actually looking at the suggestions for colors to come back, you know. That was I don't know, I felt like it was only mainly trends and things, colors that were like, we have a gap in our color family. But it seems like they also take into consideration what we also put in that, you know, suggestion box. So going forward, I sure will be putting my colors, you know. I should probably be already asking for fresh freesia. Like, you know, so that if it doesn't make it this time, at least it's there a gazillion times. So, yeah, you know, because you never know. But yeah, I always thought that, oh, it's just the trends, blah, blah, blah. And who knows what trends they're looking like. I'm not into any of those things, right? So I don't know where they go for trends or whatever. But in my head, it was like, well, if they're looking for that, if suggestions is one of the things, well, I will sure be giving my 2 cents of what color needs to come back. So anyway, so here's what it looks here, right? I'm going to be adding the sentiment on this case and also here. So don't worry, we're going to be doing something else here. But the one thing though is we need to add first this one, which is the inside. Mainly because that way we know what to cover when you're putting the other piece. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and add this one like right in the middle. And this is the space where you would be writing, you know, your whatever you're addressing your card. So then this one, I'm going to be adding adhesive on this section and this section. And so you can see you cannot go past that. So you only have like, I'll put like a finger, right? Like a finger here and a finger there, right? And we're doing these that way because that way you know exactly where you're covering, right? So let me go ahead and add the adhesive. Oh. All right, so this one, let me just cover this so I know I am covering it. There you go. It's kind of square. And then I'm going to go ahead and have that one. And then I'm going to be doing the same thing here. I'm going to go ahead and add my adhesive on this section. And then I'm going to go ahead and close it, right? And so see how this one goes. Right now for this one, like I said, I want to be putting the always remember. And I feel like either I want, I don't know that I want Polish pink. That was the color I was thinking. Maybe not. Maybe I'll go with like, what is this color? The Orchid Oasis. Hold on, give me a second. The always remember. Ooh, yes, because that pop-ups that one from here as well. Or we can go with the green. What is this green? Oh, this one is like too bright of a green. Ooh, maybe I like that one. You know, it kind of pop up better. So let's do that one. Let me see if I have a piece of... See, I always go with my scraps. I'm not kidding. So I just have all my scraps here. And then I just go from there. So anyway. So we're going to go ahead and add that one right here. There we go. Always remember. And then I want to be adding this one on the white. I had a piece of white here. Although this time I'm going to be using the 2-inch punched, which it came back today. That one came back sooner than expected, which is awesome. Because I think circle punches are definitely needed. Let me get that one. The 1 3/4 is tight, but it was good for this one, right? It was good for that one. For the inside on this one, I thought this one will be better, right? There we go. Let me take that one out. All right, because I want to have this one right here. And I'm going to be cutting out this one. Where is the... oh, here it is. So like, where is the mini cutter thing? I'm like, I knew I had it somewhere here. Well, let's cut this one first. And let's go tight. All right. And let's see. How do I want this one? I feel like it's still too big on this one. You know, let's cut it out a little bit more. Smaller pieces are always... There you go. Yeah. And I'm going to go ahead and use... So this one I'm going to be putting it like so. I feel like it looks nice to have that, don't you think? And this one seems to have dried, so that's good. There you go. All right, and then on this one, I can put it like so, and I'm gonna be cutting it in an angle. There you go. And I can, oh, maybe I put it here, and then I put some butterflies here, yeah. Or maybe I put it right here, and the butterflies here. I might like it here, so it kind of gets something on this end, you know? And it kind of goes with the green here. It's not too, it's not like the other ones that it was too thick that you couldn't really see the flowers. So I'm gonna go with this. Oh, I got already 3. I don't know that I can. Well, yeah, I could. Yeah, it's not too invasive, I guess, or how do you call it? Like too on your card, on the flowers. And then let's go ahead and add some of the butterflies too. I feel like I want it in an angle again. I'm gonna put another one like right here. There you go. I like that. Alrighty. And of course, if you want, you can add another one on this section as well. I'm just going to leave it like so, but you can add as many as you want. So anyway, so here is the card. Let me take out this trash so that I can put all the cards that we made today. Okay. Let me take this out of the way. All right, and let me put this one back on the caddy. And so let's see. And you tell me which one is your favorite. Here are the cards that we made today. All of them, like I said, are foam fold. So you have it here, right? It opens like so, right? You could decorate also the inside with either designer series paper or another set of these flowers there. Then you have this one, which, oh my goodness, I love how this one is like so, but then when you open up, it goes like this. And I do like how the inside goes well. And then this one, it's another that opens, and it looks like that. So anyway, really nice foam foils. You can make them for any sort of occasion, right? Any set. And like I said, you can get the kit to for these cards, to make these cards. When you place an order with me, at least $35, you do have to use the host code. The exception is if your order is $150, then don't use it. But if it is less than $150, please use that host code to get the card kit in the mail. If your order is $50, then you also get a pack of the butterflies, which I don't know what. Oh, here is that. Which I don't know what I did with them, but it's this one. You'll get a full pack of the butterflies on your kit. So anyway, so here it is. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. Definitely play with these foam foils. I think they're really great for just to recreate with any sort of designer's newspaper that you might have. And as always, let me know which one is your favorite. I always enjoy seeing it. I don't know. I am turned. I think I like the foam foil on that one, but I do like how this one. I don't know. It's very I don't know, simple, I guess. And I love that one a lot. So anyway, what do you think? Which one is your favorite? I don't see comments. What's the deal? This is weird. Oh, here it is. Oh, Sarah, you like the yellow one? Yeah, I think that's my favorite too. I mean, I like these fold a lot, but I don't know. This one seems to be very clean. I don't know. Thank you, Stacy. Glad you enjoy it. All right, Linda Mansky likes the color combination on these two. Yeah, these are really bright. I definitely love them. Eleanor says the first one was her favorite card, but I love seeing all the different foam foils. And Betsy, she likes also the first one. It's very bright and cheerful, the first one. Yeah. Seeing the same thing, number one. So it seems like everyone is liking this one. Yeah, I feel like that one is like my favorite as well. Like I said, I do like that these ones are like different sort of foam foils. It has some sort of wow factor, but yeah, I thought this one was also really nice. So anyway, so thank you so much. Again, next Tuesday, I will not be here. I'll be sending more information. I'll be sending more information about that DSP challenge, which is going to start the next Friday, not this Friday, but the next Friday. And so anyway, your order will have to be placed by March 25th to get this card kit. Again, use this host code. And if your order is $50 or more, then you also get a pack of the brush butterfly. So thank you so much. It was nice seeing you here. And I'll see you next week. Bye for now.